chapter 122. A Song of Ascents of David. I rejoiced when they said unto me, Let us go into the house of the Lord. Our feet are standing within your gates, O Jerusalem. Jerusalem, that are builded as the city that is compact together. Whether the tribes went up, even the tribes of the Lord, as a testimony unto Israel, to give thanks unto the name of the Lord. For there were set thrones for judgment, the thrones of the house of David. Pray for the peace of Jerusalem. May they prosper that love you. Peace be within your walls, and prosperity within your palaces. For my brethren and companions' sakes, I will now say, Peace be within you. For the sake of the house of the Lord our God, I will seek your good. All right, let's go back up to verse 1. That's one again. Once again, we have a song of ascents, that which is going up. It's going out, going up, out, and we'll find out. It's dedicated, we can say, to those, and we'll find it's those that keep the ordinances and statutes of the Lord that are in the city. And this one here is of David. David is the beloved. David means beloved. I call David the chosen one. He was the king of Israel, the first true king. We'll find out Saul was the first king, but Saul allowed the people to sin. We're going to pick it up here in verse 1. I rejoiced when they said unto me, Let us go into the house of the Lord. I rejoiced. I found great when they said, Let us go into the house of the Lord. We'll find the house of the Lord didn't even exist at David's time. There was a tent, and David brought the tent, and it finally wound up in Jerusalem. Because we'll see in the text here that the house of the Lord is really the whole city. It's the whole place. Verse 2, Our feet are standing within your gates, O Jerusalem. And our feet, our paths, our way, and our feet represent right where we're at the moment, even in our path, this path of life. We are standing within your gates, and your gates are that places where they come, where they enter in, and it's going to be these gates of judgment of Jerusalem. Jerusalem is that city. It's a city, we're going to find out, of the teachings of peace. And these teachings of peace were from the beginning, and they are the commandments that God has asked you to observe. Verse 3, Jerusalem, that are builded as a city that is compact together. Jerusalem, the one that was built or established as this city. A city is a place that has a guard that's compact together. This word compact is kabar. Kabar means to unite, to join or bind up together, to couple it up, to be in a league, or to heap up, have fellowship with. Be compact, or be a charmer. And these were ones who are taken in and together, and we'll find out they've been closed off by the peaceful teachings of the Lord, who has brought them to an understanding that they must observe the ordinances and statutes of God. They have entered into the gates of judgment, and that's the commandments, and are standing in the city. 4. Whether the tribes went up, even the tribes of the Lord, as a testimony unto Israel, to give thanks unto the name of the Lord. And it's where the tribes went up. And that was all the tribes of Israel. We'll see here, even the tribes of the Lord, all the tribes. And this is when the Lord began to magnify, began to establish his testimony, and it was for a testimony. The Lord here is that holy name, Hashem, the one who exists. And it's for a testimony unto Israel, or for a witness unto Israel. Israel was all those that did contend with the mighty one. And we can look at it as if they struggle against these ordinances and statutes that the Lord give them for their own good. And this would be a testimony to those, to be a witness that God, the Lord Hashem, is going to stand up and prove himself And it will be to give thanks unto the name of the Lord, that holy name even. The name is the presence. That's the presence of God without him having to be there. We'll find out it's our respect for the ordinances that he gives us. 5. For there were set thrones for judgment, the thrones of the house of David. For there were set thrones for judgment, and that's where God set these thrones that would be for judgment. And God made an example, just like he did out of the house of Israel. He did to the house of David, with as a similitude. It's a direct metaphor exactly of what's going on. And it was these thrones of the house of David that were set for judgment, not to judge. God does the judging, and the judgment belongs to the Lord. But these were set for examples. Even verse 6, pray for the peace of Jerusalem. May they prosper that love you. And pray for the peace of Jerusalem, that peace, even to receive the covenant, to receive that covenant, these teachings of peace. That's what Jerusalem means. May they prosper that love you, and may those that love you prosper. For that's how it would work, through the prospering of those that love these peaceful teachings, who enter into this covenant of peace. Then this does prosper. We'll find out that it is that great city, those that are united together. 7, peace be within your walls, and prosperity within your palaces. And peace will be within your walls. These things, and they cut off and they confine. And we'll find out it's the laws. Walls is the law. And when we look at wall spelled backwards, it means law. And that's what cuts you off from out. It is the wall, it is the gate, it is that which protects the city. And prosperity be within your palaces. Your palaces are these places that are exalted there. We'll find out it's the ordinances and statutes of the Lord, of Hashem. 8. For my brethren and companions' sakes, I will now say, peace be within you. And it's for my brethren and companions. My brethren are those of the same understanding, those that keep the ordinances and statutes of the Lord. My companions are those that are with me to accomplish. And it's for their sakes that I will now say, peace be within you. And that's that agreement. That's that agreement, that covenant the Lord give you. 9. For the sake of the house of the Lord our God, I will seek your good. And it's for the sake of the house of the Lord our God, our mighty one, our existing one, our one who delivers. He is the Lord, and he delivers through the law. He delivers through that understanding that he gives everybody. That it's the law that keeps you on the path, and it's the law that will bring you forth into a positive direction. And it's through these that we will seek your good, seek to prosper you. For it's the Lord who truly prospers us. We're moving forward. Psalms 123. Turn and return.